Hey there, my name's Chris Winter, and in this video I'm going to go over some of the key differences and similarities between the Canon SL1 or 100D and the newer Canon SL2 or 200D. By the way guys, in case you want to win a Canon SL2 or a Nikon D3400, I'm currently giving one away, and all you need to do to enter is subscribe to this channel and my brand new travel channel, which is linked in the description box below. And also, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list that I just made, the best cameras for Instagram. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. But anyway, let's get started and see which camera might be best for you. Now, one of the first differences between these two cameras that you might notice is on the back here, and this is the articulating screen. The Canon SL2 got an upgrade from the SL1 with its articulating screen. This now means that the screen itself can flip up and down and even on itself. This is really good because it makes it a whole lot easier if you want to take some shots from up high, say, because you can flip the screen down, or if you want to take some shots from down below, you can flip it up. Like I said before, you can even flip the screen in on itself, which is great. So all you need to do is flip it this way and then close it up. So you've got the hard protection here, which is going to save the LCD screen from scratching, say if you put it in your bag or something when you're traveling. If you're a YouTuber or a vlogger, one of the other great things is you can actually flip the screen around completely so you can actually see yourself when you're filming. This is great if you want to get some good composition and actually see that you're in focus. And if you do pair this up with the autofocus on the SL2, you've got a great setup for vlogging. Now, both of these cameras come with touchscreens. This is really great, especially if you're getting into the world of photography and you're used to using your phone. Now, of course, you'll still use the physical buttons to change a lot of the settings, but I've actually found that having the touchscreen on the back can speed up your workflow quite a lot. Now, the SL1 has an 18 megapixel sensor, which I've actually found is quite adequate in pretty much most situations. But if you do like to crop or really pixel peep, you'll probably want to go with the SL2. That's because it has a 24.2 megapixel sensor, and that's actually a pretty big spec bump. Now, I'm not normally one to really worry that much about megapixels. I don't think they're super important for most people, but if it is a big deal to you, that's a pretty big jump up. To me though, one of the biggest upgrades in the brand new Canon SL2 or 200D is its upgrade in autofocus, especially in video mode. The SL2 got an upgrade to dual pixel autofocus, which is actually found in much more expensive cameras such as the Canon 80D, 7D Mark II, and 5D Mark IV. With dual pixel autofocus, wherever you point your camera, it's going to smoothly and cinematically come into focus. It's really so easy, and if you pair it up with a touchscreen, you can simply touch on the screen on whatever you want to be in focus, and the focus will work just for you. So if you are considering getting a DSLR just for video and you're comparing both of these cameras, go for the Canon SL2, it's much better for video. But if you're mainly into stills, another thing you might want to take into consideration is the burst mode and the frames per second that each camera can do. The Canon SL1 can shoot at 2.5 frames per second, which is okay, but on the other hand, the SL2 can actually shoot at a pretty impressive 5 frames per second. Now, for a lot of people, 5 frames per second is even going to be overkill, but if you do a lot of sports and wildlife shooting, or a lot of shooting where there's a lot of fast movement and you really need to get that shot, 5 frames per second on the SL2 will be a lot better for you. And if you do like to share your photos on places like Facebook and Instagram, the SL2's got a new upgrade, and that's including Wi-Fi and NFC in the body. This makes it easy to share your photos from your DSLR to your smartphone wirelessly, rather than having to connect it to your computer or removing the SD card and putting that into your computer. I've actually found that it works really quite well, especially with the Canon Camera Connect app. So if you do like to share your photos on social media or you just want to get them off really quick, the SL2 with its Wi-Fi and NFC is a nice addition. So there you go guys, that was just a quick comparison between these two cameras. They're both fantastic beginner DSLRs, but if you do need that good autofocus, I'd really take a look at the Canon SL2. And also, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list that I just made, the best cameras for Instagram. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. So that's it for me. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.